Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Florida State Seminoles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Florida State's offense will take the field first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella?
Good. Very good. Number 8. Speed on the edge. Oh, baby. 92 speed. But he's not playing.
Identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Makes one man miss. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something. This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. The Noles decide to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Virginia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now here comes Peyton Lewis. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level...
Snags it, and he's open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all five guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Here's a little room there. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Yay.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. I'll bet he keeps an eye on that play clock this time. It's 2nd and 6. Eli Holstein to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The sure hands, it's Courtney. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Yeah, and you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Courtney.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Maybe got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they have the first point of the game. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. And didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now it's back to work with this 7-0 lead. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Throwing, Holstein. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Behind the chains now on second and long. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Now here's Holstein. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, the offense is able to...
Get the hell out of the way.
Disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost way more than two. All right, they're at the 19.
Lose yards on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple yards.
He's got it on the right. There he goes. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. talk over this third down play to open the... To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's into the open down the middle. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida.
Where are you going? Hey, buddy. Oh, okay. That was not the right defense.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tacked on the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up the first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the ground with the back. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Holstein. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on third down, and they're looking at fourth and plenty of work to do. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now caught, and he's got room. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. An explosive way to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Seminoles will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Gets it to the back. Gain of about 4, sets up a 2nd and 6. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Escapes the pressure going right. And he gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Holstein trying to be heard above the fray. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give out of the gun. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Rushes on him. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field. He covers so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Holstein to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Past the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Eli Holstein to throw. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery, and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the door. Now here's Holstein. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will punt this one away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a 1st down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it, and there's running room. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They go play action with Holstein. Moving out to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. Throwing, Holstein. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football.
He'll take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with Colorado taking on the number 8 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
The Noles will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. As always, Holly keeping an eye on the injuries. What's the latest?
I caught up with the Cavaliers head coach coming out of the locker room. Their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Wide receiver comes in motion. Holstein on the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So now it's second and long. Holstein. The screen, he can go. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Holstein trying to be heard above the fray. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Backed up now, here's second and long. Just feeds the running back. Might have a chance. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20.
Ready? 38. 38.
quarterback run is part of their game plan. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
The Seminoles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Goes to the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Touchdown Seminoles! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Here's Holstein to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. He's got an open man. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
More hats you have near the...
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Definitely.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Cavaliers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Eli Holstein to throw. A little release to the back. Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the 2nd half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back-to-back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And down he goes.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Dome. Now here's Holstein. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And he's wrestled to the ground. Looks as if there is a Seminole still down on the field. That would be a devastating blow to their running attack if he can't shake this off. We'll check on his status as soon as we can. To the air. It's Daniels. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. As the offense takes the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They weren't able to move it on their last possession. Ended up punting it away by 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go.
Might be changing the route. They go right back to him. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. final period with a third down play. Throwing, Holstein. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Third and short, a lot of times you're thinking be aggressive defensively. They play zone. They sit back a little bit. They try to run the slow developing screen, but the defense says you get none of this. Nice job, good eyes, good discipline, nice tackling to get the third down stop.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Seminole sideline. A lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The option. Keeps it on first down. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. And the Seminoles are rolling down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeps it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Here's a hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. Trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, and you're going to have time to throw.
Holstein gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. They'll move the wide receiver. Again, Holstein. It's complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the option. There's some room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
The Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It's 2nd and 12. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We've got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's Holstein to throw. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. snags it over the middle. He gets it in there for the 2. Hard to believe they didn't settle for the tie, but they take the lead here in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Got his man on the right. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this 4th and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Noles! And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Seminoles back in the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive. Had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Just couldn't nudge it across for the 2-point conversion. They'd hoped to go up by a touchdown, but they're still up by 5 here in the 4th. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Okay, 1-possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
You got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. At the 35, he's open. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He wants a big play here late. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
Man, they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.